All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. This will probably be my last video in my 100 Days and 100 Videos series. Not that I'm going to stop posting content on YouTube, but realistically, I completely fumbled this challenge. I burned out extremely hard on like day 70-ish of doing consistent videos every single day. I started repurposing a lot of stuff, and I probably haven't done a video for like a week at this point. So it's pretty safe to say my 100 videos in 100 days challenge was a failure. But that doesn't really mean anything. As I mentioned in the beginning of this challenge, I was purely doing this to squash a lot of limiting excuses, beliefs, reasons as far as why I couldn't do as consistent YouTube videos as I wanted, long form videos as I wanted, pre recorded videos, valuable trainings, etc. A lot of it had to do with internal stuff uh, instead of like growing the biggest YouTube channel in the world or whatever. But realistically, I probably will continue to stay on some sort of consistent routine as far as content creation on these long form videos. But I totally did not make it the 100 videos in 100 days, and that is a reality of doing things in business. Sometimes we fall short, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it because I'm going to be dropping some valuable sauce for you guys today, anyways. So today I want to talk to you guys about a little bit of a process that we've been using for the last few years that works really well at growing a community of your own, exploding a community of your own, but also creates a streamlined process of having an inbox full of people that actually want to buy your offers. And I will attribute this to a very big reason why we've processed thousands and thousands of sales without Zoom calls, without cold outreach, without adding random friends, like a simple approach to getting people into our ecosystem, giving them some valuable information, and then increasing lead flow and exposure to our inbox and our offers on the back end. Now, this is the very process that I would personally use if I had, let's say, a community of 50 plus people or even less. You could do this from a completely brand new group. If I wanted to explode a community of my own and actually, add an extra $50,000 in sales in a very simple way by the end of the year. And I can say that confidently, as I just mentioned, we've been doing this process for years. And we just did a workshop just like I'm going to be breaking down today, and it's already done multi 5 figures in sales, and it's only been like a month since we ran this workshop. And I'm not having to do like the song and dance. I'm not having to talk to people for 18 days in the DMs. I'm not having to do all of that stuff, and I'm sure as hell not having to do cold outreach or sales calls. So I am going to pull up my Remarkable. I am going to give you guys a little bit of a visual representation of what this looks like. But at the end of the day, this can realistically be a lead magnet on steroids that can grow your group and fill your inbox with customers in unison. So let's break this down for you guys in a little bit of a real time, right? What this actually looks like. At the end of the day, this is ultimately going to be like a lead magnet on steroids, right? You have everybody talking about lead magnets, creating lead magnets, and doing all of this stuff. And the way that we really like to look at our business and our community and everything like that is like anything inside of your community can become a lead magnet, essentially. But today we're going to talk about the winning workshop flow, which basically is a little bit intentional, which you can end up creating these things inside of your group that give people valuable information. They can be used as free trainings, free resources to get people inside of your group. And then you can also turn around and flood your inbox with people who want to learn how to use your model. They want to potentially, chat about your offer. They want more information about your offer. And it becomes a really streamlined process of growing your group and getting exposure to what you're actually selling. So to start this off, first things first, we need to obviously have an offer. We need to know what we're selling. We need to have our product. Okay? Product. And then we want to work backwards from the actual product itself. So as an example, I'll do this. Product. Okay, so we have our product. Now we want to work backwards from the product itself and kind of understand who needs this offer, right? Who needs the thing we're actually selling? Because at the end of the day, for a lot of us, right, this is the end goal, right? We want people to buy our thing. so we can make money online, right? We can sell more offers, we can sell more consulting packages, we can sell more affiliate products, we can sell more, right? That's the ultimate goal for, running an online business. Now, a lot of people will end up doing this, but they're actually trying to sell their products to people that aren't necessarily the right fits. They aren't aware. They don't know anything about your product. And then they're kind of feeling like it's broken because nobody's buying, right? That's like me going and selling a $5,000 coaching package that we have, right? 6 month inside a core accelerator is $4,800. Somebody who doesn't even know who I am or what online business is isn't going to be ready for that. They're not even going to understand that there's value inside of that. So this is the ultimate goal of this winning workshop flow, is to front load your community with things intentionally that kind of get people up to speed with actually needing what you're selling, right? Needing what you have to sell as an actual offer. Now you could potentially do this in, one training, two trainings, three trainings, four trainings. We've kind of tended to do this in about 5 different trainings. But what this actually looks like is let's say we have our group, right? We have our group like this. Okay, group. Okay, so that's like the main ecosystem that everybody's coming into. Okay, everybody in our public socials is getting sent to our community. But when somebody comes into our group, this is what we do. Okay, we do this. We go 1. We go training 1. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. So if you guys get what we're kind of doing here, right? I'm taking somebody from, my public socials. So we'll go up here, we'll go public social media content. Okay, socials. We're feeding people into our community with this free stuff. Okay, we're utilizing everything in this free training over here as angles to get people into the community, getting people up to speed with what we do, who we are, people we've helped, our plan, our process, our model, what we do, how we run our business, etc. And then off the tail end of this, we're taking people up here and we're talking to them. I can't draw. I'll just do this. We're talking to them in the DMs about the product we have to sell. So we're moving people from our public social media content through the group into the free trainings inside of our group, which then are all geared towards starting conversations with people and obviously getting exposure to the actual offer. Okay? So this is a very powerful thing that a lot of people completely neglect or don't end up doing. And this, I will attribute this to us, closing thousands and thousands of sales without Zoom calls, without cold outreach, without cold DMs, because we have an infinite source of free, valuable information that people can get access to when they join our free communities. And then all of it usually just sends people back to our inbox, or we can chat with them about a paid opportunity. We can handle all of our objections in these trainings. We can talk about our model, our process, who we are, our results. We can showcase what we're actually doing inside of our business every single day. So that way, by the time we actually do start a conversation with somebody, they already know. They already understand what we do. They already understand what we don't do. They already have an understanding of the type of processes and the plans we use. They know if we do use systems and tech and stuff like that, or if we don't. But we're filtering people through some form of free, valuable information before we ever chat with them. Now, I will give you guys like an actual other visual representation of what this actually looks like. And I'll show you the very workshop that has, produced tens and tens of thousands of dollars in sales because we've actually done it twice. We did one February 6th last year, and we just did it again sometime late last month or early last month, sorry. And it's been a staple inside of our business. So this is an example of what this looks like, right? We ran a free 5-day live event inside of our school group when we launched it, and we have all of these trainings. Okay, so the boys behind the brand, proof of concept plan for the week. Okay, online business breakdown, the overall model, the process that we use, different ways that we've helped students, low tech approach to success online. The only things you really need to be focusing on if you all want to have a very simple and profitable business. Then we have content to cash framework, the types of content you need to create if you actually want to make sales. This is a mixture of written and video content. And if you notice, a lot of this stuff has proof of concept client results embedded into it. And then we have your profit plan, right? Building out your daily action plan, what you need to do each and every day as you're doing it. Each one of these trainings probably ran about an hour. And I'm not saying you guys have to do an hour or two, but this one was 45 minutes, and then we had a Q&A, right? But the point I'm trying to reinforce for you guys is we are pushing people through these free trainings. And then at the end of it, it's like, hey, did you enjoy this free workshop, right? Hey, you can actually get paid to give away our free stuff as an affiliate if you wanted to. Your next steps, right? Level up your business here. This is an invitation to buy our offer, to chat with us about an offer that we have. So we're utilizing all of this as a lead magnet on steroids to get people into the community, right? Where we're giving them value, we're helping them get some wins, we're helping them accomplish some things in business, and then we're making an offer. Okay, so we're working backwards from what we actually have to sell. So like in this example, we're selling group juice for $100 a month, and we are worked backwards. Like, okay, obviously somebody needs to understand what online business is, some things that we've done, some clients we've helped. What is the overall plan and the process that we're using? What have we been using for years? What does it include? What doesn't it include? Who would be a good fit for it? And like actual processes that we're using day in and day out of our business. So that's what we're doing, right? We're utilizing this free workshop inside of our community as a lead magnet to grow our community, but also get exposure to the offer in unison. And this is another example of us using this inside of my free group, right? Before I close this group down of 5,000 people, it's an example, same flow. Okay. And then we have work closer with us. Okay. So it's like different opportunities for people to work with us. Pick your poison, pick your options if you do want to potentially work with us. But we're utilizing the free value inside of the group to get people inside of the group. This is where a lot of people get hung up with the community growth piece is, hey, I don't have anything in my group, or I don't have anybody in my group, so I can't post content in there. I can't run trainings. I can't do things inside of the group because I don't have anybody in there. And the paradox about having a community is the more stuff you have in there, the easier it is to grow, right? And this is the flow that we use to grow our groups, get people into our groups, but also create a leveraged process which takes people along this journey and gets to know us, handles objections, gets value from us, gets some quick wins, and then make an offer to them, right? This is probably literally why we've been able to process thousands and thousands of sales without Zoom calls, without adding friends, without doing cold outreach, without doing massive outbound DMs. We're simply utilizing our content to talk about this valuable thing in our community. They come into our community, they go through the valuable thing, and then they send us messages around an offer that we have. Now, if you want to deeper dive into injecting this winning workshop flow process into your own business, so that way you can start growing your community faster, so that way you can start spending less time in the DMs or potentially less time to convert sales, get less objections, or even get off phone sales calls and stuff like that, drop a hashtag workshop in the comments and I'll hook you up with an invitation to get a training that breaks down the entire process, how to inject it, how to use it. And if you're an affiliate of ours, how you can actually just use our workshop to grow your own group, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to create security for you in your business. And I will see you guys in the next video.